Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to a Moss and Hip Hop video. In today's video, I wanted to talk on this whole situation with this paparazzi suing Kanye West because she wanted to follow him for whatever. Oh no. That was the reason, because he's famous. He's Kanye West. She said something dumb like that in the video. And my thing is this. You guys sit down and put yourself in his shoes, right? You're out and about minding your own business and you got somebody following you and your kids. How do you think that's going to make you feel? That stuff where it's like, it confuses me, because a person knows that they're in the wrong, right? They want to go through some crap like, oh, well, if they do something in retaliation, then I gotta take them to court. I gotta play the victim. I gotta make it seem like that I'm not the one that's at fault. But it's like, you put yourself in that situation. So why would you turn? Like, the thing is this, I get, yeah, you're most likely, whoever this person is, they're just doing this because they want to get paid. They're not genuinely afraid. They're not genuinely scared. Most likely, give it some time. And this is probably something that their lawyer told them. It's like, give it some time, and then you go on about your business. You go on about, because don't nobody really know your face. They don't really know who you are. None of that. So yeah. Oh, and then I feel like it's at such a good spot too, because nobody's not paying attention to her. They're paying attention to Kanye West, all right? After all the controversy and stuff that he's recently got into, yeah, nobody's not even worried about this woman, all right? And there probably is some people that's taken up on her side. But again, you got to sit down and put yourself in this scenario. How would you feel if you have somebody following you and your kid around? That's why I don't feel bad for this woman at all, because you put yourself in that situation. My thing is this: if I know that a person that, okay, I'm gonna try to come up with a little scenario for myself, right? So let's say there's this random white man that when he immediately sees a black person, he's gonna fight them. Or if a black person approaches them, he's gonna fight them. He's gonna try to cause bodily harm. I know of this, okay? It's been across, like, wherever, the internet. I've seen videos. I know of this man, right? So my thing is I'm thinking, oh, well, my experience is most likely gonna be different, because I don't know. I'm the chosen one, I guess, right? I approach this man, same situation as any other case. And so, putting this back in reality, we know how Kanye is towards paparazzis, right? This man, like, what, one of the, well, okay, I can't say one of his first interactions that he's had with paparazzis, but like one of the first like viral interactions that he had with a paparazzi was when, didn't he like hit his head and then he started like yelling at all the paparazzis and stuff? And I think, what was it, sometime after that, the paparazzi was like harassing him at the airport, and I think he either broke their camera. Then I think it was another time after that where the paparazzi was outside his house, like, what was it, 4 or 5 in the morning, talking about, oh, good morning, Kanye. There was like, was that like a whole viral audio on TikTok and things, or people were like, yeah, it was like somebody was like, or the paparazzi was like, good morning, Kanye, and Kanye was like, shut up, okay? But no, it's like, that's so annoying. Like, that, people, you have to understand, that's annoying. Don't nobody want to be harassed like early in the morning when they just got off a plane, whatever they do, like taking their kid, driving their kids to places and stuff. Nobody don't want to be harassed. And I'm saying, like, you can, whoever this person is, I'm like, yeah, you probably never had no crazy stalkerish ex, but that's kind of like how this is, where you got like these crazy stalker paparazzis, whatever you want to call them and stuff, but you want to chase these people down when all these people are trying to do is mind their own business. Who care if they're famous? Who care if that's Kanye? My thing is this. Yeah, that might be Kanye West, but to me, he's another average person, all right? Yeah, this man has made some of the greatest music of all time. I literally have his shoes. I'm saying, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, no, he's a famous individual. But at the end of the day, he is another average person walking the face of this earth. Because I guarantee and I promise you that there are probably high-end executive billionaires that they're living on some remote island where they don't communicate or talk with nobody. Kanye were to be walking past this person, they're not going to most likely know who he is. They might have heard of a song or two of his, but they're not going to know who he is. So that's what people need to understand. It's like when you're seeing any celebrity, it don't matter who they are, but when you see any celebrity, fam, just treat them like another average person. But when you're all in their face like this, right? Like, oh, I got it. No, stand here real quick. No, that's something where I'm like, I made a video talking on that, where it's like I wouldn't do nothing along the lines like Kanye, because that's why the paparazzi is suing him, because he, like, so yeah, Kanye, I guess, had like went up to her car, was getting all on her about like, you know, following him, and he took her phone and threw it across the street. I think he did the right thing. You know, I'm not, the thing is like, that's something that I wouldn't do. I'd do something that's just gonna pretty much annoy the paparazzi. So if a like, that's what I was gonna say, is that I made a video a while back on another channel where I talked on like how they like pretty much get back at paparazzis, you know, for any famous person out there. And no, I said that pretty much like if they approach me on some like, all right, so let's say, yeah, I got caught up in some drama, like I'm beefing with somebody. So yeah, let's say I'm in Kanye's shoes, I'm beefing with Drake or something. They approach me and they're all like, oh, what's going on between you and Drake? I'd go and just pull my phone out and just be like, oh, what's going on between you and Drake? I'm like, no. I was like, I'm answering your question with the question. So what do you got going on with Drake? And then they're all like, well, I don't have anything going on with Drake. I don't have anything going on with Drake. I'm just going to repeat everything that they say. I'm like, I don't care what it is. I'm going to repeat everything that they say just so they can see how annoying it is. And I'm like, and I know people are going to be all like, oh, well, that's immature. That's this, that's that. Bruh, I don't want to be bothered. My thing is this. Even now, me not even being a famous person, I don't want to be bothered. When they start approaching me, I know, because like, all right. So there was at a moment in time when I worked in Seattle, and I, just going on about my, no. It would be like moments where I am running, full-blown sprinting for my bus, right? Trying as hard as I can to make it, okay? Lung capacity is going down rapidly, because this is at a point in time where I wasn't really all that athletic, but lung capacity going down. I'm running full speed, right? Running for dear life. Like, seriously, it'll be like whatever pair of these shoes, running for dear life. Most likely messing up this air part of these shoes, probably because these are like small little beads and stuff in these shoes, flattening every one of those. And then all of a sudden you got one of these like animal activists, like ASPCA or something like that, one of, like, I think it's like some like animal shelter, whatever, all right? But anyways, they want to like jump out in front of you talking about, oh, do you have time? I'm like, I'm trying to get home. Bruh, there are things that I need to do. Get out of the way. I'm gonna I'm seriously gonna ram you. I'm gonna go through you like I'm Marshawn Lynch, all right? Because this is Seattle, this is that environment. I'm going straight through you. Get out of my way. But no, it's like, when the thing is this, I've had a long day at work, right? Then this is like still talking while I was working in Seattle. I've had a long day at work. The last thing that I need is somebody trying to convince me of some stuff that I very well can just do online. And then overall, putting this back in Kanye's situation, it's like, if he wants to talk on something, this man makes music and he is active on social media. So if he needs to say something, he'll go on there and say something, right? Or if he wants to, the thing is this, if he wants to, he would go find you guys, which is something that he did. Then he go to like the TMZ headquarters and he was like talking to a bunch of photographers or just people in there and stuff. So yeah, he'll do that. He'll talk to you guys when he wants to. But it's like, when you're chasing this man down, when you're like seriously like bombarding him, barricading him, like not allowing him to go on about his business, it's gonna get to a point in time where I truly do believe that it might not be Kanye. Kanye probably put paparazzis like on the map. Well, no, all right, maybe not that, because I feel like paparazzis, they've always, I mean, look at the what was it, Princess Diana? I was like sitting there, even stuff like that. I'm like, fam, if that person doesn't want to be bothered, leave them alone. They are average day. No, I'm seriously, I'm telling you right now, if there's ever a day where I or not if, like when I like that day does come where I become like mad famous, if any paparazzis approach me on some like stuff, I'm either just gonna repeat what they're saying, or I'm just gonna just be boring. I'm like, give them absolutely no story, just one word answers. They're like, oh, so you got into some beef with this content creator. What can you say about that? Nothing. I'm all like, oh, well, this woman is saying that, you're the father of her child. What do you have to say about that? I don't know. Like, they're like, we heard this rumor that you're thinking about retiring from content creating. Are you? I don't know. I'm like, I just don't. I'm going to be so boring. It's going to get to a point where paparazzis, they're going to see me. They're just going to be like, oh, wait a minute. There's somebody famous coming out for this private jet. They're all going to be looking. Then when they see that it's me, they're like, oh, it's just TMossBoss. Okay, well, you know, he's not going to give us in. Maybe we can try. And they were like, oh, TMossBoss, we heard that you're releasing a pair of shoes with Nike. What could you tell us about that? I don't know. That's just honestly gonna be my answer. I'm not, what am I gonna, my thing is this, me being out, I could get if I'm in like some controlled environment like Marshawn Lynch, because, you know, like mentioning him, I can understand if I'm in some controlled environment where it's required for me to, you know, talk to paparazzis and stuff. If I'm out and about just minding my own business, there ain't gonna be no consequences for that. I'm like, who's gonna find me? How am I gonna, it ain't like it's a law that I gotta talk to paparazzis. So that's why I'm like, nah, bro, I'm chilling. I'm out and about minding my own business. That's why I really encourage people, just listen to your music. If these guys are like all standing out in front of you and things, just know, push them out of the way and just be like, move, get out of the way. You see I'm trying to get into somewhere and stuff, and I know people will probably be all like, oh, well, that's assault and things. I'm like, no, I'm just trying to get into a building and they standing out in front. That's why I'm like, but no, that's what I was gonna say. It's gonna get to a point in time, right, where a paparazzi messes with the wrong somebody, and I'm talking on somebody where they don't care about no prison, they don't care about no jail, they don't care about getting sued, they don't care about none of that, okay? They are going to, because they know at the end of the day, nothing is going to happen to them, right? I feel like it's going to be a person that's so like well respected across the world, right? So well respected across the world, where a paparazzi ain't going to care about that. They're going to be all in this person's face with a camera trying to ask them questions. That person's gonna push them out of the way. Most likely that paparazzi is gonna try to put up a fight, and they're gonna get beaten down. Talking on the paparazzi, that paparazzi is gonna get beaten down, and then, you know, most likely they're gonna try to take that person to court, sue them. Case is gonna get thrown out because they're gonna be the ones at fault. And it's like, fam, if a person tells you, leave me alone, stop bothering me, go away, and you're probably gonna be on some dumb stuff where it's like, oh, well, this is a public street, I'm allowed to ask questions if I want to, this, that, and blah, blah, blah. You're gonna catch that person on a bad day. They're going to attack you, and it's gonna be on some stuff where it ain't gonna be you're saying that because your lawyer is telling you to say that on TV. No, you're going to genuinely believe that your life is gonna end that day, because it's gonna be somebody that knows how to fight, and it's gonna be somebody where it's like they want to see pain. They want to see like literally you crying, telling you, sitting out for you to saying to stop, leave me alone, don't, you know, get away from me, whatever and stuff. But I truly do believe that paparazzi is going to be in a situation like that, and they're genuinely going to think that they're going to die. And I'm saying, like, that should be all this stuff that's going on right now with celebrities and famous people and paparazzis and stuff. This should be a sign to a lot of paparazzis out there. If a person just wants to be left alone, leave them alone. That's it. That's all that person wants. Just leave the person alone. That's it. Okay? So, but anyways, I feel like that even me, you know, talking on this stuff, it's not going to matter. Paparazzi's still going to go out and harass people and things and try to find some reason to just be like, oh, I'm not doing anything wrong and stuff. So, but yeah, like I said, they're going to mess with the wrong somebody, and they're going to learn. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.